Sayalay, we would like to invite Sayalay to kindly start the Dhamma talk now.
Good evening, everybody. Previous Dhamma talk, I explained how to analyze Rupakalapa. Today, I would like to explain how to discern the causes of Rupakalapa. Okay, in our body, Rupakalapa arises because of four conditions or four causes: karma, citta, uttu, and ahara. However, four Lakkhana Rupa can arise without causes. Among the Rupa Kalapa, 9 kinds of Brahmata Rupa can arise in our body because of the karma. What are these? Chakku Pasada Rupa Kalapa, Sota Pasada Rupa Kalapa, Ghana Pasada Rupa Kalapa, Jiva Pasada Rupa Kalapa, Kaya Pasada Rupa Kalapa, 80 Bhava Rupa Kalapa, Bhava Rupa Kalapa, Hariya Rupa Kalapa, and Jivita Rupa Kalapa. So these Rupa Kalapa are called Kamaja Rupa Kalapa because these Rupa Kalapa are produced by karma. Those Rupa Kalapa arise because of karma performed in, we perform karma in near past life or some previous life. Okay, because of previous life we perform good karma, at the present life, Kamaja Rupa arise in our body. So in the past life, we perform maybe offering karma or restraining morality karma or meditation karma. Okay, if you want to know exactly because of which karma, Kamaja Rupa arise in your body, you have to discern your past life. If we perform bad karma in present life, and then Kamaja Rupa will arise and full existence. Maybe animal existence, Peta existence, and then ghosts or hell existence. Okay, next one is Chittaja Rupa Kalapa. In our body, Chittaja arise because of Chitta or mind. So how does the Chitta produce Chittaja Rupa Kalapa? I explained in previous Dhamma talk. Okay, not only Chittaja Rupa Kalapa, but also bodily action, bodily intimation, Kaya Vinyati, Bhava intimation, Vachi Vinyati, and in-breath and out-breath, asasa pasasa happen because of the chitta or mind. Okay, how to discern bodily intimation? First, you need to contemplate concentration, maybe either access concentration or absorption concentration. Okay, for example, when you are walking, if you want to discern movement or bodily action, first you have to focus your attention on the mind. Then you move your leg forward and backward. After that, you have to see Rupa Kalapa, which are produced by the mind. The mind wants to move the leg forward and backward. Then because of the mind, Chittija Rupa spread out the whole body until the leg. Then when you analyze Chittija Rupa Kalapa, you can see 8 kinds of Paramata Rupa. Earth element, water element, fire element, wind element, color, smell, taste, nutritive essence. So among these Paramata Rupa, from those Paramata Rupa, the characteristic of wind element Puchin is predominant. Because of Puchin, your leg can move forward and backward. So you have to understand this bodily action happen because of the mind. Okay, according to Abhidhamma, bodily action and Chittaja Rupa and bodily action are called Kaya Vinyati Nawaka Kalapa. Here Kaya Vinyati means bodily intimation, Nawaka Kalapa means 9 kinds of Brahmata Rupa are composed as a group of Kalapa. These are 8 kinds of Brahmata Rupa in Chittaja Rupa Kalapa and bodily intimation. Sometimes when you are walking, you feel your body is very light, very soft, and very comfortable. At the time, according to Abhidhamma, uh, 12 kinds of Paramattha Rupa arise in your body. In Pali, it is called Kaya Vinyati Lahudati Dwadasa Kalapa. Here, Kaya Vinyati means bodily intimation, and then Lahudati means lightness, softness, smoothness, and adaptability. And then in Pali called Lahuda, Mududa, Kamanyata. And then Dwadasa Kalapa means in this Kalapa, there are 12 kinds of Paramattha Rupa are composed. What are these? 8 kinds of Paramattha Rupa in Chitaja Rupa Kalapa, bodily intimation, and Lahuda, Mududa, Kamanyata. So altogether, 12 kinds of Paramattha Rupa. After understanding, because of the mind, Chitaja Rupa and bodily action arise, then you can practice 4 puja meditation, like such as the walking meditation, standing meditation, sitting meditation, and lying down meditation. In the Mahastiptana Sutta, the Buddha said that when a bhikkhu is walking, he has to know I'm walking. That when he is standing, he has to know I am standing. And that when he is sitting, he has to know I am sitting. And that when he is lying down, he has to know I am lying down. The commentary explained to Mahastiptana Sutta, that is, while walking, a bhikkhu understand I am walking. In this matter of walking, even the animals such as pig or dog or cat, they can know. When they move, they know they are moving. That awareness is the wrong belief in a living being, and then cannot remove wrong perception of itself because he doesn't know Paramattha Dhamma. So the commentary said that when we are walking, standing, sitting, and lying down, we have to know Paramattha Rupa and their causes. Okay, how we are, when we are walking, how to see Paramattha Rupa and their causes. Okay, if there arise the thought, I shall walk, that thought produce Chittija Rupa Kalapa. If we analyze in one Rupa Kalapa, 8 kinds of Paramattha Rupa, such as element, water element, fire element, wind element, color, smell, taste, and nutritive essence. Among those Paramattha Rupa, the characteristic of wind element, Puchin is predominant. So in many Rupa Kalapa, the process of wind element is predominant. This process of wind element produces the bodily movement, and then which bodily movement uh, indicates walking action. So when you are walking, you have to be aware of, because of the mind wants to walk, Chittaja Rupa Kalapa and the action of walking arise. Okay, in the same way, when you are standing, if there arise the thought, I shall stand, the thought produce many Chittaja Rupa Kalapa, and in which Chittaja Rupa Kalapa, wind element is predominant. So when you are standing, you have to know, because of the mind wants to stand, and they arise Chittaja Rupa Kalapa and standing puja. And also when you are sitting, you have to know, because of the thought arise, I shall sit, that thought produce many Chittaja Rupa Kalapa and sitting puja. Okay, the same when you are lying down, you have to know, because of the thought arise, I shall lie down, that thought produce many Chittaja Rupa Kalapa and lying down puja. So when you are practicing walking meditation, standing meditation, sitting meditation, and lying down meditation, you have to know the mind produce many Chittija Rupa Kalapa. Then those Chittija Rupa Kalapa spread out the whole body. And then because of the Chittija Rupa Kalapa, and then the process of wind element is predominant. the bodily action, walking, standing, sitting, lying down, pocha arise in your body. And then how does chitta or mind produce power action, vajivinyati? Firstly, you have to focus your attention on the mind door. Then you recite letter A, B, C separately. After that, you make effort to see Rupa Kalapa, which are produced by the mind. The mind wants to recite A, B, C. So because of the mind, Chittija Rupa Kalapa are spread to the throat, vocal cords, and other places. After that, Chittija Rupa take part in the producing the sound. It is because the sound is produced by rubbing of hardness. Then hardness is the characteristic of earth element. The earth element which is present in Chittija Rupa Kalapa. So Bhava action, Vajivinyati also happen because of mind or chitta. Sometimes when we are talking or chanting parida, etc., you feel talking or chanting is very light, very smooth. You feel easy to talk, easy to chant, and then not heavy at the time. According to Abhidhamma, 13 kinds of Paramattha Rupa arise. In Pali, it is called Vajivinyati, Sada, Lahudati, Tirasa Kalapa. Here, Vajivinyati means Bhava action, Sada means sound, then 8 kinds of Paramattha Rupa in Chittija Rupa Kalapa. Lahudati means Lahuda, Mududa, Kamanyada. So when you are talking, sometimes chanting, very light, very soft at the time, 11, 13 kinds of Paramattha Rupa arise. Okay, next one is how the mind produces in-breath and out-breath. When we are breathing, in-breath and out-breath also happen because of mind or chitta. When you have intention to breathe the breath, the mind can produce the intention mind. The mind can produce chitta rupa kalapa. If you analyze this chitta rupa kalapa, one rupa kalapa, you can find 8 kinds of pramata rupa, such as element, water element, fire element, wind element, color, smell, taste, nutritive essence. So among these 8 kinds of pramata rupa, the characteristic of wind element, puching, is predominant. Because of the puching, the breath can move in and out. So the breath is composed of Chittija Rupa Kalapa. If you descend the breath in 4 elements, if you descend 4 elements in the breath, you can see many Rupa Kalapa. These Rupa Kalapa are Chittija Rupa Kalapa. Sometimes when we are breathing, we can get the sound. So at that time, 9 kinds of Paramattha Rupa arise. 8 kinds of Paramattha from Chittija Rupa Kalapa, and then sound. So sometimes when you are breathing, you can hear your breathing, the sound of the breathing. This is, at that time, you have to understand 9 kinds of Paramattha Rupa arise. Okay, so if you are practicing Anapanasati meditation, you can understand the mind can produce Chittija Rupa Kalapa. So when we are meditating, Samatha Bhavana, Vipassana Bhavana can produce many Chittija Rupa Kalapa. I say again, I remain. When we are meditating, Samatha Bhavana Chitta, Vipassana Bhavana Chitta can produce many Rupa Kalapa. So I remain Chitta, sorry. And then in our body, some Rupa Kalapa is produced by temperature, produced by the characteristic of the fire element, hotness or coldness is called this Rupa Kalapa or Uddija Rupa Kalapa. So in our body, Uttara arise because of the fire element, Tejo or Uttu. For example, in our body, if we discern four elements in urine or feces or undigested food, we can see many Uttara Kalapa. They are arising in our body because of Uttu or Tejo element. Sometimes from our stomach, the sound come up. At that time, according to Abhidhamma, 12 kinds of Paramata Rupa arise in our body. In Pali, it is called Saddha Lahudadi Dwadasa Kalapa. Okay, that means in this Kalapa, there are 12 kinds of Paramata Rupa arise. What are these? 8 kinds of Paramata Rupa in Uddija Rupa Kalapa, and then Sound, Lahuta, Muduta, Kamanyata. So you have to understand, sometimes your body, from your stomach, the sound come out, no? This is come out from the stomach. So at the time, in this place, 12 kinds of Paramata Rupa arise. Okay, why the sound come out from our body? Because of the, if you analyze Uddija Rupa Kalapa, you can find 8 kinds of Paramata Rupa. Element, water element, fire element, wind element, color, smell, taste, nutrient essence. So from Uddija Rupa Kalama, earth element, the characteristic of the hardness is rubbing. So each kalapa, when they are rubbing, at that time the sound can produce it, no? So from the because of the hardness, no, the characteristic hardness rubbing from Uddija Rupa Kalapa, the sound can appear. So we can see Uddija Rupa Kalapa in living being and non-living being. So because of the Uddija Rupa Kalapa arise living being and non-living being, we can see Uddija Rupa Kalapa in our body and others' body, and also animals' body, deities' body, and Brahma body, etc. No? So and then we can see non-living beings such as the tree or the building or your clothes, or and then some other materiality. When you analyze, you can find many Uddija Rupa Kalapa. And then some Rupa Kalapa arise in our body because of nutriment. This kind of Rupa Kalapa is called Aharaja Rupa Kalapa. So how Ahara produce Aharaja Rupa Kalapa, I already explained in the previous Dhamma talk. Nevertheless, 4 Lakkhana Rupa arise in our body without causes. So what are these? Upajaya, Santati, Jarada, and Nijata. Upajaya Rupa arise in our body in the beginning of our life. At the time of development of embryo in the mother womb, this is the rebirth moment. With the remaining 3, Santati, Jarada, and Nijada, these are arising, standing and perishing of Kamaja Rupa, Jetaja Rupa, Uddija Rupa, and Haraja Rupa. So in our body, Rupa Kalapa arise 4 conditions and 4 causes. What are these? Kama, Jeta, Uttu, Ahara. So Kamaja Rupa Kalapa are 9 kinds. I already explained. So you have to understand which kind of Rupa Kalapa, the causes, no? What is their causes? For example, Jaku Pasada Rupa Kalapa, Sota Pasada Rupa Kalapa, Ghana Pasada Rupa Kalapa, Jiva Pasada Rupa Kalapa, Kaya Pasada Rupa Kalapa, Iti Bhava Rupa Kalapa, Bhom Bhava Rupa Kalapa, and then Jivita Rupa Kalapa, Harya Rupa Kalapa. These 9 kind of Rupa Kalapa can arise in our body because of the karma. And then Jetaja Rupa arise because of the Jeta. Uddija Rupa arise because of the Uttu or temperature or like the tejo element. No? Sometimes in our body, Aharaja Rupa, some Rupa Kalapa like that, in Aharaja Rupa Kalapa arise in our body, but because of the nutriment, when we can get nutriment, Ahara in our body, Aharaja Rupa Kalapa can arise. So Aharaja Rupa Kalapa are produced by nutriment of body. And then, so you have to understand other paramata rupa like the upajaya, sandati, jarada, anicca, they arise in our body without causes. Upajaya rupa is happen at the beginning of our life. Sandati, jarada, anicca is the arising, standing, perishing or kamaja rupa, chittaja rupa, udaja rupa, haraja rupa. Sandani means arising, jarada means standing, and nijada means perishing. So you have to understand. So now I already explained. Uh, First, I explain how to practice Rupakammatthana. Okay, so how to discern four element meditation. How many how many kinds of Rupa Kalapa in our body? Translucency Rupa Kalapa, Opet Rupa Kalapa. What are translucency Rupa Kalapa? What are Opet Rupa Kalapa? How to analyze Opet Rupa Kalapa? How to analyze translucency Rupa Kalapa? Now today I explain is the what is the causes of Rupa Kalapa. Okay. Why I would like to explain Rupa Kammatthana? Because Rupa is the object of Vipassana meditation. If you want to know Rupa, you have to understand how to discern Rupa is very important. And then the Buddha also taught the objects of Vipassana meditation are Paramata, Nama, and Rupa. So if you want to practice Vipassana meditation, you have to know what is Paramata Rupa. And also you have to know how many kinds of Paramata Rupa. So before practice Vipassana meditation, you need to penetrate Paramata Rupa. Okay, without knowing Paramata Rupa, how can practice Vipassana? This Paramata Rupa as impermanent, suffering, and namesake. So if you penetrate Paramata Rupa in your body and others' body, you will understand that there is no beings, no person, no I, no he or she. And then when you see arising and passing away of Paramata Rupa, you will understand that these are impermanent. These Paramata Rupa are subject to arising and passing away. So when you are seeing arising and continuously arising and passing away, arising and passing, continuously happen. All the Paramata Rupa, all these Paramata Rupa are, you feel at the time you are suffering. You feel all these Paramata Rupa are suffering. Okay. Then you can control Paramata Rupa as not to arise, not to pass away. According to their nature, as soon as they arise, they pass away. At the time, you will understand these Paramata Rupa are namesake. So at that time, you will understand three characteristics: impermanence, suffering, and namesake, nature, dukkha, anatta. When you are seeing arising and passing away of Paramata Rupa, you can practice Vipassana. This is impermanent, this is suffering, this is namesake. By seeing arising and passing away of Paramata Rupa. So to see Paramata Rupa is very important. If you want to practice Vipassana, before practice Vipassana, you have to see Paramata Rupa. So however, by understanding only Paramata Rupa as anicca, dukkha, anatta, impermanent, suffering, and namesake, it is not enough to realize Nibbana. So you must descend because the object of Vipassana is Paramata Rupa and Paramata Nama. By practicing, by understanding Paramata Rupa as impermanent, suffering, namesake is not enough to attain Nibbana. So you must descend Paramattha Nama too. If you can discern Paramattha Rupa in your body and others' body, you can know 20 kinds of Paramattha Rupa. Okay, in the Mahagopalaka Sutta and its commentary explained that if a bhikkhu doesn't enumerate all the materiality, consists of 4 Mahabhuta Rupa and 24 Upadaya Rupa as 20 kinds of Paramattha Rupa, he will not attain Megaphala and Nibbana. And also, commentary explain, if he doesn't understand which kind of Rupa is produced by which causes, such as karma or citta or hutu or ahara, he will not attain Megaphala and Nibbana. And then, if bhikkhu doesn't know which type of Rupa arise without causes, he will not attain Nibbana. Therefore, we have to know 20 kinds of Paramattha Rupa and their causes in order to attain Megaphala and Nibbana. Just studying not enough, no? You have to penetrate all these Paramattha Rupa. That's why I would like to explain how to see Paramattha Rupa by analyzing Rupakalapa from practical point of view. So how to practice, that means by practicing you can see Paramattha Rupa. So to discern Rupa, the Buddha taught, we have to practice 4 elements meditation. So however, for the beginner, to practice 4 elements meditation is not easy. So if you have concentration, you can easily practice 4 elements meditation. Because concentrated mind, you can easy to know, easy to concentrate the characteristic of 4 elements. If you clearly know the characteristic of 4 elements, and you can concentrate the characteristic of 4 elements, you will see your body, in your body many Rupakalapa. Then you analyze Rupakalapa, you can see Paramattha Rupa in your body. That's why firstly you can practice Samatha meditation, then you will attain Pajjana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana. If you have jhana concentration, you can discern 4 elements easily, 4 element meditation easily, then you can see Paramattha Rupa. After that, you can practice Vipassana meditation. When Vipassana knowledge become mature, you will attain Megaphala and Nibbana. So Samatha meditation is also important as the foundation of Vipassana meditation. Okay, finish.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you, Sayalay, for the Dhamma talk.
Okay. Good evening, Sally. Sally, I'm going to guide for the question and answer session.
Wandami Sayalay.
Yes.
Yeah. Sayalay, I kind of confused about the Sayalay that said that when the Waci Vinyati Dasaka Rupakalapa being produced by the mind that want to talk or to recite, yeah, and then they spread out, and then they spread to the throat. But the Rupakalapa is it the Rupakalapa always arising and perishing in the same place, right, Sayalay? They not really move or spread to another place, is it, Sayalay? Because they are very fast in arising and perishing.
Yes, this is the how to say that the process of the the process of the Tittija Rupa can spread out the whole body.
Oh, so they just arise in the throat like that, Sayalay?
Sorry.
So the Chitta Rupa just arising in the place that they should arise.
This is the because of this according to the theory, no? When we practice, you can see with the concentrated mind. For example, even we want to shake our eye, Chetija Rupa arise at this place also, the I place.
Oh, okay, okay,
This
okay.
the I can move. In the
Mm-hmm.
when we want to decide, because of this mind in this part also
Mm.
arise there, Chetija Rupa Kalapa.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
So in the same place, Sayalay. Okay.
Same place.
Not spread out like that. Okay.
But spread out meaning how can I say? Actually, the Paramata Rupa is at the same place arise and perishing, but can happen in this place. But that's
Oh,
we can say like spread out. But actually, this place also can happen.
okay. I understand now, Sayalay. Yeah. Thank you very much, Sayalay.
So when we practice four element meditation, the characteristic of four element meditation in the beginning, for example, hardness, no? We have to see from head to feet, no? At that time, is the hardness can happen, no? So ultimate materiality can move, cannot move, no? From one place to one place, but you have to understand any place have the hardness. So in the same way, now we want to practice, we want to see bodily action or verbal action. Might happen is very fast, no? So because of the mind, just if we have concentration, but first we need to, so I explain, we need concentration. We need to contemplate concentration. After that, we focus to there, our mind or after that, we want to move our hand. Just your mind think, no? Want to move your hand or your leg. At the time, many Chitijarupa come out from the mind door, and then you can see and that this leg or after the action can happen or like that. So concentration is very important. If you have concentrated mind, you can see because of this mind, many Chitija Rupas that you say we cannot call we are spread out, but can happen in at the leg or the hand or the eye or etc. Because of mind also very quick now happen, mind arise very happen. So Chitija Rupa arise also very happen. So any okay. Okay,
Okay.
explain now for the knowledge. This is the Chitija Rupa Kalapa. All the
Mhm.
Udija Rupa Kalapa can spread out our body and how to spread out generation by generation. For example, in your body, you discern four elements in your body. You can see many Rupa Kalapa. You analyze Kaya Dasaka Rupa Kalapa. For example, from Kaya Dasaka Rupa Kalapa, the fire element produce Udija Rupa Kalapa. Okay, so this is the first generation. And then this from first generation, from Utu, no, from fire element can produce again second generation. Okay, second Udija generation, Udija Rupa Kalapa. In the same way, our body have many Rupa Kalapa. How many kinds in body? Kaya Dasaka Rupa Kalapa, Bhava, and then Bhava, and then Chitija, Uduja, Haraja, Chivita. No? All these Kalapa, from fire element can produce Udija Rupa Kalapa. After that, from this, many generation by generation can spread out body. In idol, ear, nose door, also the same. This is for Udija Rupa Kalapa. Haraja Rupa Kalapa also the same. The Oja from Haraja Rupa Kalapa can get supporting from Haraja Oja. So Oja from many Rupa Kalapa also can spread out the whole body, generation by generation. For the Kamaja Rupa, the Majakutasaka Kalapa, because of the karma, no, arise. And there only I place cannot spread out. And then Soda Basada, Soda Dasaka Kalapa, Soda Basada Rupa Kalapa, Soda Dasaka Rupa Kalapa also only in the other place. You cannot spread out, no, because of the happen there also karma. Especially can spread out Udaja Rupa Kalapa and Haraja Rupa Kalapa. But Jetaja Rupa Kalapa is because of the mind can happen any place. Okay, mind happen is arise is very fast. Okay.
Sally, there's a question from Telegram from brother Henki Wibowo. Sally, the question is, in which parts of Rupakammatthana meditation practice that mostly yogi got shocked or surprised, and maybe the concentration getting dispersed or low, then he has to quit from the meditation, like shocked. I'm quite I'm quite.
Huh?
That's why I asked him, what do you mean by surprise? Is it like a shock and cannot concentrate anymore and quit from the meditation? So in which parts of the practice of the Rupakammatthana that some yogi got shocked, surprised and shocked, and then he cannot concentrate well, the concentration getting low, dispersed, something like that, and he has to quit from the maybe the apana from the meditation.
Depend on meditator condition and parami. Okay, different condition. Some meditator, when they practice 4 elements meditation in the beginning, the difficult. Okay, some meditator after they see Rupa Kalaba, they difficult to analyze. Some meditator after they see, after they practice 4 element meditation, they easy to analyze the different parami. So you question. I want to clear first.
Okay, I get the question is like this, Sayalay. The yogi said, because the process of the meditation for 4 elements is very fast, very fast, so fast, yeah. So because of that, when he see the process is very fast, so he feel very surprising and shocked, and then he cannot continue the meditation and out from meditation because very fast. He not that means he not cannot meditate anymore because the process is very fast.
What process? I want to know what the process.
The process of the meditation, according to the question, is the process of the. I think it's the process of the how to see the paramata. Maybe the Rupakammatthana, eras and Paris, maybe. I think.
Rupakammatthana process is very fast. That means how fast? Not fast. If you practice lah.
Sally, I think what he want to ask is like, because there's Rupakammatthana, maybe something is not, when a new yogi, he is not familiar with the Rupakammatthana. So in the process, maybe he is thinking that the one yogi can become like surprised, shocked with the process. So he cannot concentrate, then quit from the meditation subject, something like that. So he thinks that there might be
Don't think
case will happen like that.
Step by step practice, very easy. Okay? Don't think the process. Okay, but process should be just understand. For example, if he practice 4 elements meditation, he have to practice properly. If he can concentrate, he can awareness the characteristic of 4 elements. Surely he will see Rupakalapa. Okay, and then how to analyze Rupakalapa, I explain step by step. No? So he have to practice step by step. Don't think for process and summarize. Don't do. He will difficult. Okay, so step by step, go. You can practice. Don't worry.
Sally.
Yes.
This question from Brother Sewandi.
Yes.
Someone who always attend this class.
Yes.
Every day, every time he have the question. Yeah. And today he has 2 questions. The first question is, what is Ajata Oja and what is Bahira Oja? That means internal Oja and external Oja. This is about the Ara. What is the three oja, then how to differentiate both of them? This is the first question.
Okay. First question, what is Ijada Oja? And then what is Behita Oja?
Yeah,
Is it two Oja only?
yeah, that's right.
Two Oja, how to differentiate?
Yeah, that's right.
I will explain what is Ijada Behita Oja first.
Yeah.
Behita Oja means first time when I explain how to practice Haraja Rupa Kalapa. Okay.
Okay.
First, we have to discern the karma when we eat the food. The food, when we analyze Udija Rupa Kalapa, okay, at the karma place. From
Yeah.
the karma place, from Haraja Udija Rupa Oja, okay. This is the, when we analyze the food, we can see many Udija Rupa Kalapa, okay. Among the many Udija Rupa Kalapa, if you analyze one Rupa Kalapa, it kinds of parameter element water, element fire, cosmetics, nucleic acid. Number 8 is Oja. Okay, this Oja is called Bahida Oja. Okay, this is
Yeah.
Bahida Oja because of this is come out from outside. Okay, we eat the ahara from outside. This is called Bahida Oja. This Oja can get supporting from the fire element of the Kamaja Rupa. Okay,
Yeah.
and this Behita Oja can produce Haraja Rupa, spread out the whole body like the generation by generation. So this Behita Oja spread out to the whole body in our body. For example, idol, no? In the idol, Jakutasaka Rupa Kalapa. For example, Jakutasaka Rupa Kalapa have 10 kinds of Paramata Rupa. When we analyze, we can see number 8 is Oja. Is it right? See,
Yeah.
this Oja is called Ijadika Oja. So this Behita Oja support to Ijadika Oja. At that time, Ijadika Oja can produce new Haraja Rupa Kalapa. So what is the difference between Oja, Ijada and Behita? Behita Oja is from Uttaja Rupa Oja is from the food from, no? The food, when we analyze, we can see many Rupa Kalapa. This is Uttaja Rupa. Uttaja Rupa Oja is Bahira Oja. Because this is Bahira is ahara, nutriment is come from outside. So this is Bahira Oja. Ijadika Oja originally already have in our body. For example, in the idol, Jagutasaka Rupa Kalapa Oja, Kaya Dasaka Rupa Oja, Chitija Rupa, Chitija Rupa Kalapa have also Oja. Okay, Haraja Rupa also have Oja. All are Ijatika Oja. Okay, this is what is Ijada Oja, what is Beta Oja. Ijada Oja is originate our body have like the Jakudasaka, Kaya Dasaka, every Kalapa have Oja. This Oja is Ijadika Oja because originally have inside our body. Beta Oja is the from Udaja Rupa, Oja can get as supporting, no, by fire element from Kamaja. This is called digestive fire, no? Digestive fire at that time, Haraja Rupa Kalapa. Inside the Haraja Rupa Kalapa have Oja. This Oja is called Behita Oja. Okay, because of the directly get from Hara. Okay, and then what is the difference? Haraja Ichatika Behita, yeah, Ichatika Oja can produce Haraja Rupa Oja when they get Behita Oja, supporting by Behita Oja, they can produce new Haraja Rupa Kalapa. But Behita Oja cannot produce Haraja Rupa Kalapa. This is the difference. Without supporting from Ijadika Oja, Beheda Oja cannot produce Haraja Oja. Okay? Only Ijadika Oja can produce new Rupa Kalapa. Beheda Oja is just supporting. From Beheda Oja cannot produce Haraja Rupa Kalapa. Okay? Why Beheda Oja appear? Because of the Udaja Rupa Oja can get supported by digestive fire. Okay? Understand?
Yeah.
This is the difference. Beheda Oja never produce new Haraja Rupa.
Yeah.
Okay? Only he is supporter. He is supporting. He is support to the Haraja Oja to produce new Haraja Rupa, Kalapa. Okay.
The next question is, Sayalay, can you explain about 18 kind of Kamaja Rupa?
18 kinds of Kamaja Rupa.
Yeah, he said 18 kind of Kamaja Rupa.
18 kinds.
11.
How many kinds I explain? 9 kinds.
Yeah. Yeah, nine kind of Kamaja Rupa, this one. I think this 18 is internal, external, I think.
I don't know. 9 kinds of Kamaja Rupa. I know is
Yeah.
only 9 kinds. He say is 18 kinds of Kamaja Rupa.
Kamaja Rupa.
Now I count is 17. Is the Rupa Kalapa. Okay.
18.
For example, 9 I explain is 9 kinds of Rupa Kalapa. So this we analyze 9 kinds. For example, Jaku Pasada, Soda Pasada, Gana Pasada, Jiwa Pasada, Kaya Pasada. This is 5. Okay. So 8 kinds of Paramata Rupa. And then, okay. And then 80 Bawa, Pong Bawa, Haria, Jivita. I count is 17. Another one is from where? I want to know.
I don't know. Sorry.
Okay, I count is the 17. But when you analyze this 9 kind of Paramata Rupa, I count 17. Okay, what is we trying to count 5 Pasada Rupa, okay?
Okay.
5 Pasada Rupa. 5 Pasada Rupa after that. Okay, 5 Pasada Rupa. Another is the 3 Abotijo, Wana Kana, Wana Kana Rasa, okay? 5 Pasada Rupa. After that, 4 element, okay? 4 Mahabuddha Rupa. Right? Right or not wrong? You count. Okay, 5 Pasada Rupa, 4 Mahabuddha Rupa, 4 Upadaya Rupa. Okay? And then 80 Bhava Rupa, Pongbawa Rupa, Harya Rupa, Jivita Rupa.
Wait.
So all together, 70 only. What one is from where? Maybe Upajaya. I think Upajaya. Oh, no, Upajaya is not causes. Without causes arise. So one is from where? So 9 kinds of Paramata Rupa. When we analyze, we can get 17 kinds of Rupa, Kamaja Rupa. Okay, now I want to know, he say is 18. 18 is from where, 1 is from where?
Okay, so next question
Okay.
from Telegram. Siri, this brother Yanto is asking, four element meditation is included in the samatha subject. So it is enough if we just practice this 4 elements meditation, then continue to vipassana. So no need to practice from anapanasati. Is
Yes.
it possible? Because even for anapanasati is very difficult to success. So can we just only skip that and just directly go through the 4 elements meditation and then continue to vipassana?
Yes, can. He can. Even though Paul Theology also teach like this, some meditator, it's difficult to know in-breath and out-breath. Theology start to teach 4 elements meditation. Okay. So after 4 elements, if he can see Rupa Kalapa, after analyze, he can see Paramata Rupa. After that, he can practice Nama after the dependent origination after the practice Vipassana meditation. Okay?
Sally, this question, Sis Mary said, uh, she is with a neck eye without meditation eye. Only with neck eye can see so many particles in the air in the room. So many particles, okay. Also, she can see so many particles arise from stone, out from the stone. The particle is much than the particle from the table. She can see the particle from the table too.
Yes.
In this condition, what she saw, she said, is it the composition? Is that kalapa or the element of the four element? This is the question.
This kalapa, what happened? All these kalapa from four elements.
She could see the particle in the air and the stone without meditation.
Okay. Some meditator, because of their parami, they can see outside the body. But because of maybe they have parami, but they have to practice systematically. This is if they don't practice systematically, they cannot analyze particle. Just they see particle only. Okay.
Yeah.
They pass like they practice Rupakammatthana. So they easy to see Rupa Kalapa with the open eye. But well, just seeing Rupa Kalapa is not enough. No, we have to see Paramata Rupa. So she should practice four element meditation systematically. So I think she will easy to see Rupa Kalapa and easy to analyze Paramata Rupa.
Sayalay, Brother Henry is asking about Akasada. Would Sayalay please explain how is the manifestation of the Akasada?
Manifestation.
How we can see, maybe he is curious about how is the Akasada, how is the shape of something like that, Sayalay.
Akasa means space. Akasa means space.
Yeah.
Then the between this is the can separate no Rupa Kalapa. This is called Akasa Dadu. Without Akasa, we cannot see individual. Akasa Dadu is called Parichita Rupa. Okay, it is translated as space. It is delineate separately Rupa Kalapa. This is the meaning. So between Rupa Kalapa, space is called Akasa Dadu. Okay, if he want to see Akasa Dadu, first he need to practice four element meditation. After that, he can see many Rupa Kalapa. Between one Kalapa and another Kalapa, he can see the space. This space is called Akasa Dadu. So if he can see Rupa Kalapa, he can see space also. If he can see space, he can see Rupa Kalapa. So these are depend on each one. No?
Sayalay, the same person is asking for the second question. Does the Paramata Rupa produced by jhana same with the Paramata Rupa produced from four elements meditation? Would Sayalay please explain in detail how is the manifestation? He wants to know maybe the shape because he keep asking about how is the
no shape.
manifestation.
Just now I explained Akasa is just space only. Huh? He will understand if concentrated mind, he can understand the space. But how the space, I cannot explain, but he have to know his own experience. Okay, this is for the Akasa. Now is Paramata Rupa is the not shape. For example, hardness, only the characteristic only. This is hardness, chlorine, or etc. This is not produced. Cannot say jhana, not relation with jhana. Jhana is the just supporting, easy to understand. With the mind stable to know the characteristic. For example, we discern with the jhana concentration. We contemplate concentration, jhana concentration. After that, we try to discern hardness in our body. He tried to, in the beginning, we have to awareness from the obvious place. We bite, apathy, and lower. And then we try to feed the characteristic of hardness. Okay, this hardness, we try to discern in the whole body. So if he have concentration, okay, foundation have jhana concentration, he can easy to see the whole body, hardness in the whole body. Okay, this jhana concentrate just supporting to easy to discern the characteristic of four element. This is not yet paramata stage, no? Just this is the now you're broken down the body, no? This is the just only discern the characteristic of four element. This is the object of meditation only, not yet paramata stage. So jhana is supposed to easy to discern four element meditation, easy to see the characteristic of four element. This is we cannot say paramata. So when we continue practice four elements meditation, so jhana concentration is supposed to easy to practice four element meditation. Okay, so four element meditation when we practice, we can see rupa kalapa. Okay, if we can analyze rupa kalapa, even we see rupa kalapa not yet paramata stage. Okay, we want to see paramata rupa. Paramata rupa, always they are composed together as a group. This is called kalapa. So if we want to see paramata rupa, we have to analyze the kalapa. Every kalapa, at least a kind of paramata rupa in there. This is called avinebhaka rupa. So when we analyze inside the kalapa, we can see hardness, like the flooring. After that, maybe flooring, hardness, flooring, heat, hotness, supporting, and then color, smell, taste, nucleic acid. When we look at, we can understand the characteristic of hardness. We cannot see. You understand? The characteristic of hardness, no shape, no form. Okay. The characteristic of the flooring, we will understand inside there. Maybe softness or smoothness or etc. And then we can get the smell. Okay. We can get the taste, and then we can see the sign of the oja. Okay, this is nutritive essence. The not so like this, we cannot see like the shape or like the form or like this. Okay, the characteristic only. Okay. Okay, with jhana, I can say jhana can produce paramata rupa. We cannot see, and then four element can produce also we cannot see. If we practice four element meditation, we can see rupa kalapa. If we analyze rupa kalapa, we can see paramata rupa. We cannot say produce. Okay.
Siri, the third question from the same person, brother Henki. Is it any relation between the nerve system with the arising of rupa kalapa?
You
It
see,
is the
all the organ we can practice. We can see broken down as a rupa kalapa. So not only the nerve, not nerve system, every part we can practice, and even the brain, the heart. Or we, when we discern four element meditation, we can see every part rupa kalapa. Okay, even 32 part the body, head hair, body hair, nails, skin, all inside the blood, all we can discern four element. We can see many rupa kalapa. Okay.
Siri, this is only continuing. Brother Yanto continued to ask that just now he asked about the four elements meditation without anapana. So are there many people can success at part out, which is practice directly to four meditation, four elements meditation without going to another samatha practice directly. So four elements and directly to vipassana.
Some meditator they can practice vipassana. They take as the foundation. Okay, not many, some.
Sister Novita, she asked, if everything is impermanent, why, let's say when we practice the sila, the morality, let's say the first precepts, when we break the precept, the first precept, can we only say that this is anicca?
Breaking precept. Anicca, dukkha, anatta is relation with paramattha, dhamma. Okay, not relation with the broken sila mean broken sila. Not, we cannot say anicca. We cannot say. When we practice vipassana, the only the general characteristic is relation with the paramattha dhamma. Okay, this is the answer.
But many Buddhists also, I mean, superficially in anything happens in our life, we always say, oh, anicca, anicca, something like that, silly. So not like a problem.
This is the samuti sijala. This is the
Yeah.
this way we talk. We know yes the paramattha stage. Okay, Riya anicca, we have to see paramattha stage. Okay.
So can we mention like that, Sally? I mean, in the samuti
Yeah,
as a
as
concept.
samuti sija, the concept, no? This is the as a concept also. The paramattha sija, we can call the paramattha arising and passing away of paramattha dhamma. This is paramattha sija, no? According to paramattha sija, according to samuti sija, you can say also, but this is just okay, just this, okay.
But I think we cannot, like, we cannot say, like, when we break the sila, we only say, oh, this is anicca. This is
I never see this in nature. This is, for example, sometimes the no, fall down, broken. The most of the people they thought this is all nature. They can most people say, oh, sila is we cannot say this is sila mean broken sila mean broken sila. Okay.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Kita may punyan asawa kaya wahan hotu. Jami punya nibanasa pichayo hotu. Nama punya bagan sabah satana bajimi. Isabi mesama punya bagan labantu. Sadu,
Sadhu,
sadu,
sadhu,
sadu.
sadhu. Buddha
Sasana,
sasana cirang tithatu. Buddha
Buddha sasana,
sanang cirang tithatu.
Buddha sasana.
Cirang tithatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.